1.
What we have here is a 2-rib standing rib roast, and it's about 6 pounds. It's 3 pounds per rib, and we're going to season this. You can cook it just like this. This is a finished product ready to go in the oven, but they're really nice to season also. So we're going to do that. We'd be happy to do that for you here. There's no extra charge for that. We're going to use a really basic garlic pepper seasoning with some olive oil. You may have a favorite recipe you like. Maybe you have a chef in the family who says this is the way it has to be done. But this, like I said, is a very basic seasoning, but it really helps add to the flavor, we think. And I like seasoning that's not real strong, because this is an excellent piece of meat, and you really don't want to disguise the flavor of the meat. You just want to enhance it a little bit. So I've just got a little bit of olive oil. I'm just going to rub it all over the surface. And another thing to remember too, when you get ready to cook this, it's really a good idea to let it come to room temperature before you put it in the oven. Just put it in a safe place on the countertop and let it come to room temperature. It'll cook better, and your time on the cooking will be much more accurate. If you put a cold roast in, usually they don't come out quite like you'd like to see them. We have a lot of seasonings here at Fuller's. This is just a garlic and pepper one, like I mentioned, and I'm just going to sprinkle that on and then rub it in, and then I would let it sit, like I mentioned, at room temperature. But you can do a lot of things. You can put, I know rosemary and thyme are very popular, oregano, whatever your preferences are. There's as many spices as there are preferences, I think. I just want it to be on there, stuck on as good as possible. And it does make a really delicious crust on the outside of the meat. It's great stuff. That is pretty much how I would season it. Again, it's your own preferences. If we season it for you, we'll do it just like this. We don't want to put on too much. Also, another thing that's really handy we have here at the store, we have cooking charts all made up with suggested cooking times for your roast. Whether it's a pot roast or a rib roast like this, these cooking times are really helpful. And it tells you the serving size also, what you could expect, how many servings per pound. But this is a great holiday entree. Your people are going to love it. And we'll be happy to cut it for you any size you like. We'll tie it for you and season it at no extra cost.